speed's slow at this point.
Back.
Because, doors
foot bail,
opening.
and there is another individual in the car.
Two.
The car's still running. Driver and passenger. Now foot bail, running through our neighborhood here. This is an area where they thought they could get out, and it's a heavily vegetated area. There's a lot going on there.
Oh, it looks like a golf course. I see some golf carts right there.
Yep, there are aerial units watching this, and they're staying together. They're running together at the same pace. Something just came out of the pocket of the individual on the right. Wow.
Yeah, so they're certainly running across the fairway there in Long Beach, because we saw the golf carts up against the pathway, and they're making their way. We have eyes on them from above. Obviously, ground units, they're there.
There's the LA County Sheriff's helicopter.
It's only a matter of time, right, until we see the officers on foot patrol catching up to these.
Running out of steam. And there's golfers out there. There's it's a very warm, pleasant January afternoon here in Southern California, and they're running out of steam. There's an LA County Sheriff's helicopter above, so they have eyes on these two suspects. They're watching. They're going to make sure that they give that intel to the ground unit so that they can bring these two individuals into custody. Again, a stolen pickup truck, an alleged stolen pickup truck, a slightly older model pickup truck here, being pursued across Southern California freeways. Look at that great shot. You can see the golf carts there. Yeah, I've flown over that golf course many a times here. It's the Big Wreck golf course here down towards the 605 and the 91 freeway. And now they're just trying to act like, hey, we're cruising.
Yeah,
yep.
They're walking through. They look relatively young. I mean, that's an observation from, this vantage point. But, two young men, for all intents and purposes at this point, making their way across this golf course. You see the sheriff's helicopter.
Low, circling
very low.
Yep. So they got it. They got intel. They got it. They have the intel on these guys, and these guys are just trying to act like, all right, we got this. Let's just be cool, and maybe we can still get away. But that LA County Sheriff's helicopter definitely knows that those are the two suspects, and they're going to make sure the two. There's a spotter, and then there's the helicopter pilot, and it's the green helicopter. Those are the LA County Sheriff's helicopters, black and white. Typically, those are the LAPD helicopters there. Here's some guys near the golf course just watching here. They're going to make sure that ground units know where those two suspects are so that they can find them and bring them into custody. And these two guys just think that maybe they're going to be able to get away with this.
I'm not familiar with this particular golf course, but usually on golf courses, I mean, beyond the parking lot, there's only really one way to enter and exit, unless obviously they're going to hop a fence at some point here. It looks like this butts up against another recreational, a dog park.
A dog park right there. That's the dog park right there adjacent to that. There's two, it looks like there's possibly two law enforcement helicopters circling overhead there. And now they're making, here comes, there we go.
Oh.
That's rad. Look at that. I've never seen this before.
Oh, my goodness.
A motorcycle officer coming in.
That took him by surprise,
and again, that is just the intel that they got from that LA County Sheriff's helicopter, where those two suspects were. Here they are, making their way south-north along the periphery of that golf course. And look at that, the helicopter, landing
landed.
on yeah.
Dennis, what are your thoughts on this? This is unusual.
It looks like California Highway Patrol, looks like a California Highway Patrol motor officer, and I was a motor sergeant at LAPD, and this is a way to apprehend them. The officers there, there'll be additional units responding, and Rick knows from his time in the helicopter doing the traffic, you have a lot of visibility, and all you have to do is get a couple ground units in there. In fact, the helicopters landed on the ground to back up the Highway Patrol officers, so the sheriffs are going to back up the Highway Patrol on the apprehension of these two suspects. So now we got the golf course.
We got the golf course. That was the quintessential mutual aid situation there. That is something, and I have not seen that. I have not seen an LA County Sheriff's helicopter land on the par and help apprehend near a dog park there with the CHP officers.